Welcome back. It is time for another Rabe Review. All right, up first today is a show that I was not aware of, and Joy Robertson came into the office on Monday, and she said, Jeremy, there is a docuseries you have to watch. I think you'll like it. It's called I'll Be Gone in the Dark. It is an HBO docuseries based on the book by the same name by Michelle McNamara, who is searching for the Golden State Killer. An unsolved case in California. The Golden State Killer committed crimes from 1974 to 1986, and he was never caught. It was a cold case. He was a horrible criminal who raped and murdered 50 people. This docuseries is very hard to watch, and I chose not to show you the trailer, not because it's graphic in images, but the verbal detail, the accounts of the victims, it makes your skin crawl. It is horrifying to hear the victims tell what they went through, knowing this guy is still on the loose. But I also love that this was a book written by Michelle McNamara, who is married to Patton Oswalt. Now, you might remember comedian Patton Oswalt as the guy from The King of Queens. He's a comedian. He's very funny. He was married to Michelle McNamara. She was a true crime podcaster. She started researching the Golden State Killer and was like, why has nobody... We got to find this guy. He could still be alive. We got to find him. So she started doing her own research, finding things online, finding other people online who were curious, talking to the victims, going to the police departments. I mean, she dedicated her life to finding this killer. Now, I love it when an ordinary person says, you know what, we got to find this. You get the community together and you find the killer. Now, I don't think this is a spoiler alert, because in the very first episode, you realize that unfortunately, Michelle McNamara has passed away. That's Patton's wife, who was writing this book and doing all this research to find the killer. Well, you do see her in the docuseries from home movies that Patton had taken, and he interviews her home movie style. You hear her voice. You meet the people that were involved in these stories. And I love a good true crime story that a regular person brings a cold case and actually hears the good news. Unfortunately, Michelle passed away. After her passing, they caught the man. So it's not a spoiler alert because it was in the news last year, but they caught him. The docuseries just shows the entire journey of how she started it and then finding him. It is riveting. I will tell you this, do not watch this before bedtime. It will give you nightmares. The accounts are gruesome. It is very adult. Do not let the kids watch it. It is sad. It's heartbreaking. There are 6 episodes total. I'm on number 3, and I'm dreading the next episode because from what I've read online, you get to hear Patton Oswalt's 911 call when he finds his wife unconscious. And I can't even imagine. I'm getting my tissues ready because to hear somebody's real emotion with their wife I can't even imagine that. It's a great series. It's on HBO. You need to check it out. The reason I like it, the guy gets caught in the end. And I love seeing the journey and him getting caught and brought to justice, whatever justice that might be, because to me, there is no justice for him for what he did. It's a great docuseries called I'll Be Gone in the Dark. Check it out. There are 2 episodes remaining, and it's just a great show. Oh, it's so good. All right. Up next, I want to move on to a lighter note, okay? Let's move away from true crime and move on to a music master. I watched a documentary on David Foster. Now, you might not know his name, but I will guarantee you this, you definitely know his music. Just take a look at this trailer.
My goal when I go in the studio with a singer is, I believe in my head that I'm going to get a better vocal out of this singer than he or she has ever done before or ever will do again.
And the album of the year is...
Producer of the year, David Foster.
David Foster.
David Foster.
People who are musical
understand the genius of David Foster.
David has a way of coaxing what he wants out of an artist, and it's very clever how he goes about that. He uses a sort of carrot and stick approach, you know. He flatters the singer and then he says, let's do it again.
Understand, you can't let the chance to love him pass you by.
But David knows exactly what he's looking for. That's his forte. He knows what he wants.
This be our prayer.
You raise me up so I can stand on my...
I think at the core being, the loss of my grandfather was a defining moment in my father's life that I don't think he's reconciled with. And I think he is in search of that perfect something that will make him finally stop feeling the need to move all the time.
To more than I can be.
You think that you're just going to put this film together and it's going to be exactly the way you want it, right? But it's not, because I'm going to be over your shoulder the whole way.
Okay, Barbra Streisand, Whitney Houston, Michael Bublé, Quincy Jones, Lionel Richie, Celine Dion, Madonna, Chicago, Natalie Cole, Josh Groban, Peter Cetera, Toni Braxton, Andrea Bocelli, Earth, Wind & Fire, just to name a few. I had no idea his music catalog was as large as it is in his career. I'm telling you, he has worked with everybody. The songs, like, I had to cut this trailer down from 4 minutes to like 2 minutes because I couldn't show it all on TV, but the songs were amazing. Like, he did that song? He did that song? Wait a minute. He did that one? I could not believe it. He wrote basically Chicago's best hits. Like, if you know a Chicago song, the Peter Cetera ballads, he basically wrote and produced those. I was like, what in the world? Now, on the flippity flip, as David Spade would say, David Foster, in my opinion, did not come off as a very good person in this documentary. Like, at the end, he said, I'm going to be watching you the whole time. This guy has to be right. He came across a little bit arrogant, a little bit of a womanizer, just a bit of a sleazebag, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now, he admits in this docuseries, he runs if there's a problem. So, for example, he's had a lot of wives and a lot of relationships, 5 daughters, one of which they gave up for adoption. He had a baby when he was 17 with a girlfriend. They gave for adoption. And he says in the docuseries, he's like, I knew one day she would find me. So she finds him, and he goes, yeah, she wants to have a relationship with me, but I'm just spread too thin. Who says that? And now he's engaged to Katharine McPhee, who you might remember from American Idol, who is 34 years younger than him. And here's what I got to say, because he was also married to Yolanda Hadid from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. He also left her. She got very ill and left, although he says that's not the reason he left her. And he said in the docuseries, I will never reveal why we separated. Well, the going get tough, David, you had already admitted that in the series, that when it gets hard, you run. So here's what I want to say to Katharine McPhee. Run. Run. David is of a certain age. He ain't going to change, Katharine McPhee. Seriously. Again, you'll love this for the music, not so much for the man. Just my opinion. And finally, I want to touch on this one. Down to Earth with Zac Efron. Zac Efron, traveling the world, eating, trying new things, finding sustainable energy. It should be a great show, right? Take a look at the trailer.
Como se dice, let's go?
Andiamo.
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 Okay, we are traveling around the world to find some new perspectives on some very old problems.
I can't believe this place exists.
Food, water, and energy are all the main staples for modern life.
Guys, we're going to Paris!
We're gonna meet some top eco-innovators
We have to open our minds, otherwise we don't survive.
to see how change is an inside job.
Governments sometimes fail, but people find a way to help each other.
It's kind of impossible to stop.
And we're gonna be eating really, really well.
There's been dung smoked here.
It doesn't taste like dung. I'm so happy that I'm eating carbs again.
Wow, look at that.
It's also a pesticide.
We need to start rethinking how we consume everything, from our food to our power.
Whoa, look at that.
That's Mother Earth.
Dude.
That's some power.
Change has to start somewhere. Maybe it's time we all change.
Do I have a safe word?
What are we getting ourselves into?
What the? This is my kind of sword. Can't move.
It's time to get down to earth.
All right, Zac Efron's been getting a lot of criticism online, saying how he went from Baywatch bod to dad bod. I didn't really care about that part. I'll tell you this, it was just a little boring, a little slow. I've gotten through 2 of the episodes. I've learned a lot about water, I'll tell you that. Now, educationally, I've learned some stuff. It's a little bit preachy to me, if you ask me, and I don't like to be preached at. I just want some facts, you know. But anyway, it's on Netflix. Several episodes. I've got a lot to go if I can get through it. I need to watch it when I'm hopped up on coffee so I can get through it because it's kind of boring. But anyway, when we come back, guess what? We are playing a brand new game called Music Madness. It is going to be so much fun. I got to warm up the vocal cord. Ma, 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 ma. Ah. Okay, we're ready. It's after this.